Welcome to Dub Nation, your home for all things Golden State Warriors. Highlights, hot takes, and pure Dubs energy. Join the squad. This is where champions live.
Kuminga got his second straight DNP. He's a restricted free agent this summer. Wow. You predicted the team would do something to diminish his value. Kuminga not getting any burn in the two biggest games of the season would seem to indicate the diminishment of his value.
How do you just view your future here and your future in the league?
I don't know. I still gotta figure it out. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most explosive NBA story of 2025. A drama so intense it's threatening to tear the Golden State Warriors apart at the seams. Imagine this. Jonathan Kuminga, the 22-year-old rising star, sits glued to the bench for a second consecutive DNP in the Warriors' most critical playoff games of the season. 0 minutes, 0 impact, and a whole lot of questions. This isn't just a coaching quirk, it's a deliberate, calculated move to diminish Kuminga's value, and it's sending shockwaves through the league. According to ESPN, Kuminga demanded a staggering $35 million a year in contract talks last fall, a figure that outstrips Jimmy Butler's $33 million annual salary. The Warriors, strapped by a $177 million luxury tax bill from the 2024-25 season, per Spotrac, countered with $30 million annually, a $150 million deal over 5 years. Kuminga flat-out refused, leaving a $25 million gap over the contract's life. Now, as a restricted free agent this summer, he's caught in a high-stakes game of chess. Is Golden State sabotaging their own talent to dodge a financial bullet? Or are they setting the stage for a blockbuster trade that could redefine their dynasty? This is about more than one player. It's about Steph Curry's last shot at a championship, and the Warriors are playing with fire. But this saga didn't ignite overnight. Let's peel back the layers to uncover the moment Kuminga's trust in his team began to crumble, setting the stage for an all-out war. Picture this. A 22-year-old phenom walks into the Warriors' front office, heart pounding, and demands $35 million a year, a number that would make him richer than 6-time All-Star Jimmy Butler. That's exactly what Jonathan Kuminga did. And the Warriors' response? A resounding, "Are you out of your mind?" This wasn't just a negotiation. It was a clash of egos, a declaration of war that's still reverberating. Kuminga's camp pointed to max deals like Scottie Barnes' $225 million contract after an All-Star appearance. But the stats tell a different story. Last season, Kuminga averaged 1 points, 4, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists on 52, 9% shooting, with a solid 59% true shooting percentage. Respectable, but his player efficiency rating of 15.7 barely clears the league average of 15. The Warriors offered $30 million a year, $150 million over 5 years, a deal most young players would snatch up, but Kuminga held firm, citing California's brutal taxes that devour nearly half his income and the Warriors' luxury tax woes, which hit $177 million last season. When the 21st of October, 2024, extension deadline passed without a deal, Kuminga became a restricted free agent, and the tension skyrocketed. The breaking point came on the 4th of January, 2024, against Denver. Kuminga was torching the Nuggets with 16 points on 7 of 10 shooting, but Steve Kerr benched him for the final 18 minutes. The Warriors blew an 18-point lead and lost. Kuminga told The Athletic, "I've lost faith in Steve Kerr. They won't let me reach my potential." Those words weren't just a soundbite. They were a grenade lobbed at the heart of the Warriors' dynasty. Kuminga's defiance was only the beginning. Steve Kerr's response pushed this drama to a boiling point, and even a Warriors legend couldn't stay silent. Let's dive into the firestorm that followed. Hold on to your seats, because this is where the Warriors saga turns into a full-blown crisis. In May 2025, Steve Kerr dropped a bombshell that left the NBA world stunned. In an interview with NBC Sports Bay Area, he declared, "Jonathan Kuminga can't play 38 minutes on a championship team with Steph, Jimmy, and Draymond." Let that sink in. The team's third leading scorer, who averaged 28 points on 63.5% true shooting in the playoffs, was publicly dismissed by his Hall of Fame coach as unfit for a starring role. This wasn't a critique, it was a dagger to Kuminga's career. The 22-year-old, who erupted for 30 points in a playoff game when Curry was injured, was left questioning everything, Kuminga's frustration had been brewing for months. Back in December 2023, he told The Athletic, "I'm a difference maker, but sometimes I come out of games not knowing what I did wrong. It messes with my head." But Kerr doubled down, insisting Kuminga should embrace a role like Sean Marion or Aaron Gordon, not chase superstardom. And then, the unthinkable happened. Draymond Green, Kerr's fiercest ally, broke ranks. On his podcast, Draymond said, "I don't agree with Steve. You can't say it doesn't work when you haven't given it a real shot." When Draymond Green is defending Kuminga against Kerr, you know the Warriors' locker room is a ticking time bomb. This isn't just a player-coach spat, it's a battle over the future of a dynasty, and the cracks are starting to show. But is Kuminga really the superstar he believes he is? Or is Kerr right to slam the brakes? Let's dig into the numbers to uncover the truth behind this $35 million gamble. Let's cut through the drama and get to the cold, hard truth. Is Jonathan Kuminga worth $35 million a year? The numbers paint a complex picture, and they're not all in his favor. In the 2024-25 season, Kuminga averaged 1 points, 4, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists, shooting 9% from the field and boasting a 59% true shooting percentage. Those are solid numbers, but his player efficiency rating of 15.7 is just a hair above the league average of 15.0. Not exactly screaming max contract. Compare that to players who landed max deals. Scotty Barnes, with 9 points and 2 rebounds. Cade Cunningham's 7 points and 5 assists. Or Evan Mobley's Defensive Player of the Year resume. Kuminga's not in their stratosphere. His 31-game absence due to an ankle injury raised red flags about his durability. A critical factor for a $35 million player, experts like ESPN's Bobby Marks estimate his true value at $25 to $28 million annually, meaning the Warriors' $30 million offer was more than fair. But here's the other side. In the playoffs, Kuminga turned into a beast, averaging 24 points over 4 games, including a 30-point explosion. Is he a role player being stifled, or a young star overhyped by potential? The Warriors' hesitation reeks of their Jordan Poole nightmare, a $128 million extension that became a trade albatross. They're terrified of repeating that mistake. But at what cost to their future? The Warriors aren't just wrestling with numbers, they're plotting a move that could shake the NBA. With Kuminga's free agency on the horizon, the trade rumors are electric. Let's explore the deals that could change everything. Brace yourselves, because the trade rumors swirling around Jonathan Kuminga are nothing short of jaw-dropping. The Warriors face a make-or-break decision: sign Kuminga to a $25 minus $30 million deal and hope he grows into a star, or trade him for a veteran to give Steph Curry, now 37, one last championship shot. The wildest scenario: a 4-team mega deal that sends Kuminga to the Milwaukee Bucks, Jimmy Butler to the Suns, Kevin Durant to the Heat, and Giannis Antetokounmpo to Golden State. Per ESPN's Bobby Marks, this could work if Giannis demands a trade, but it means sacrificing Butler's $54, $1 million, or Draymond Green's $25, $7 million to match Giannis's $51, $9 million salary. Too crazy. Let's talk realistic options. The Chicago Bulls are circling, offering Nikola Vucevic 5 points, 10 rebounds, and 42% from 3+ Lonzo Ball and a 2029 top 5 protected pick in a sign and trade. According to Clutch Points, Vucevic's floor spacing would be a godsend for Curry's offense. Then there's the Miami Heat, dangling Tyler Herro, Duncan Robinson, and a future first-round pick, per Yahoo Sports. Herro's 8 points and 4% three-point shooting would slide seamlessly into Kerr's system. NBC Sports Bay Area reports the Warriors' plan: sign Kuminga for $25 minus $30 million, then flip him in December 2025 when the base year compensation rule expires, turning him into a $30 million trade chip. But the 29th of June, 2025, deadline for his $7.9 million qualifying offer loom large. If they miscalculate, Kuminga could walk for nothing, echoing DeAndre Ayton's exit from Phoenix. This is the Warriors dynasty on the line, and the clock is ticking. The Warriors' next move will shape their legacy. But what does this mean for Kuminga and the fans who believe in him? Let's wrap this up with a call to action and a peek at the NBA's next big shock. Warriors Nation, this is the moment of truth. The Jonathan Kuminga saga isn't just a contract dispute, it's a referendum on the Golden State Warriors' future. Keep Kuminga, and you've got a 22-year-old who could carry the torch after Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green, all nearing 37, ride into the sunset. Trade him for a proven star like Nikola Vucevic or Tyler Herro, and you're betting everything on one final championship run. But fumble this, let Kuminga walk for nothing, or lock him into a deal that cripples the payroll and the Warriors' golden dynasty could collapse into rubble. The 29th of June, 2025. Deadline is a ticking bomb, and the world is watching. I want you to weigh in. Hit the comments. Should the Warriors keep Kuminga or trade him? Is Steve Kerr holding him back? Or is Kuminga overrating his worth? Smash that like button if this drama's got you fired up, and subscribe for every twist in this NBA offseason. Oh, and if you thought this was wild, Desmond Bane just got traded to the Orlando Magic for a haul that'll blow your mind. Our video on that blockbuster is linked in the end. Screen check it out and keep the fire alive. This is Dub Nation, where Warriors never back down. Hit that like, drop a comment, and stay locked in for the next big play. Till next time, Dubs out.